Hello, everyone. It's us, the passionate team here at Day's Drama Digest, your ultimate go-to source for all things dramatic, scandalous, and utterly addictive in the world of Days of Our Lives. We're the ones who live and breathe the twists and turns of Salem, dissecting every glance, every whisper, and every explosive revelation that keeps you glued to your screens. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most tantalizing mysteries brewing in our beloved soap opera, a storyline that's got fans buzzing with anticipation, speculation, and downright obsession. We're talking about the enigmatic connection between Sammy Brady, Cat Green, and DeMera. What massive secret are they all harboring? Is Sammy holding the key to unlocking Cat's hidden past? And how does a classic novel like Wuthering Heights fit into this web of intrigue? Buckle up, dear viewers, because we're about to unpack this drama in exquisite, heart-pounding detail. We'll expand on the clues we've seen so far, weave in some juicy backstory, and ramp up the suspense to levels that would make even the DeMera family proud. By the end of this deep dive, you'll be counting down the days until Sammy's triumphant return. Let's get into it. First off, let's set the stage with a little refresher on the iconic characters at the heart of this storm. Sammy Brady, played by the incomparable Alison Sweeney, is no stranger to chaos in Salem. Oh, where do we even begin with Sammy? She's the ultimate soap opera queen, fiery, manipulative, fiercely loyal to her loved ones, and always at the center of some earth-shattering scandal. Remember her tumultuous relationships? Her epic love-hate saga with DeMera, the man who stole her heart amid betrayals, kidnappings, and more resurrections than we can count. Sammy's life has been a roller coaster of passion and peril. From her early days as a scheming teenager causing havoc for her family, to her adult years marked by custody battles, fake deaths, and international escapades, Sammy embodies the spirit of Days of Our Lives. She's been presumed dead more times than anyone, only to claw her way back with vengeance in her eyes and love in her heart. And now, after a prolonged absence that left fans heartbroken and speculating wildly, whispers from the set confirm that Sammy is gearing up for a blockbuster return. But this isn't just any comeback. It's poised to unravel a mystery that's been simmering beneath the surface for months, involving a newcomer who's quickly become one of Salem's most intriguing enigmas, Cat Green. Cat Green, portrayed by the stunning Annalyn McCord, who burst onto the scene like a whirlwind of secrets and seduction. Cat's arrival in Salem wasn't subtle. She came in hot, entangled in schemes that screamed hidden agenda from day one. At first glance, Cat seems like your typical Salem outsider, beautiful, mysterious, with a past that's as shadowy as the DeMera mansion's basement. But dig a little deeper and you'll find layers upon layers of intrigue. We've seen her navigate alliances with questionable characters, flash that enigmatic smile that hides a world of pain, and now she's working as an assistant to none other than DeMera himself. Is it just professional? Or is there a spark of something more steamy brewing between them? The chemistry is undeniable, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Cat's storyline has evolved dramatically since her debut. Initially tied to some shady dealings, perhaps even linked to the ISA or other covert operations, her character has shown vulnerability, especially in moments that hint at a traumatic history. Recoveries from accidents, surgeries that altered her appearance or memory. The show has dropped breadcrumbs suggesting Cat's been through hell and back, quite literally. And now, this mystery with Sammy? It's the cherry on top of an already explosive sundae. Let's rewind to that pivotal moment back in June, shall we? Picture this. Cat is at Marlena Evans' townhouse. Yes, the legendary Dr. Marlena, who's seen more possessions and dramas than any psychiatrist should. Cat's eyes land on a framed photo of Sammy Brady and bam! Her face twists in recognition, a flicker of confusion mixed with something deeper, perhaps fear or longing. Tate Black, ever the observant teen, played by Leo Howard, picks up on it immediately. "Do you know her?" he asks, his voice laced with curiosity. Kat stumbles, claiming Sammy just reminds her of someone she can't quite place. But we, the eagle-eyed viewers, know better. That wasn't just a passing resemblance. That was a thunderbolt of memory crashing through Kat's carefully constructed facade. Why does Sammy's face haunt her? Has Kat crossed paths with Sammy before, in some forgotten chapter of her life? The scene was electric, charged with unspoken secrets that left us screaming at our TVs for more. And now, months later, the puzzle pieces are starting to align, building toward a revelation that could shake Salem to its core. Enter DeMera, the suave, scheming powerhouse played by Dan Feuerriegel. EJ's no saint, far from it. He's the son of Stefano DeMera, inheriting a legacy of manipulation, corporate intrigue, and romantic entanglements that rival Greek tragedies. His history with Sammy is legendary, a love story born from deception, fueled by passion and repeatedly tested by betrayals. Remember when EJ was shot and left for dead, only to resurface with amnesia or in hiding? Or his long recovery in that Italian clinic, where Sammy nursed him back to health amid whispers of eternal love. That period was a turning point for EJ, bedridden, vulnerable, dependent on Sammy's care. She watched over him like a guardian angel or a possessive lover, depending on your perspective, reading to him during those endless hours of recuperation. Books became their lifeline, a way to escape the pain and boredom. And now, spoilers suggest that one particular book holds the key to everything, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Oh, Wuthering Heights, that gothic masterpiece of forbidden love, revenge, and haunting obsessions. It's no coincidence that this novel is weaving its way into the day's narrative. The story of Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff, torn apart by social divides, jealousy, and supernatural echoes, mirrors so many Salem dynamics. Think about it, passionate affairs that defy logic, ghosts of the past refusing to stay buried, and characters driven by vendettas that span generations. In the October 16th episode, the clues hit us like a gale force wind straight from the moors. Foster, Miles Anderson, casually asks Kat if she's ever read Wuthering Heights. Her reaction? Perplexed, almost trance-like as she flips through the pages. She denies having read it, but her eyes betray her. She's drawn to it, compelled in a way that screams subconscious memory. I'd like to read it, she says quickly, but we see the wheels turning. Then, in a twist of fate or brilliant scripting, Kat directs EJ to the classics section of the bookstore. He picks up the very same book, and his face? Priceless, an odd, haunted expression, as if the words on the cover are unlocking a door he didn't know was locked. This isn't random, folks. Spoilers from reliable sources like Celeb Dirty Laundry and Celebrating the Soaps paint a vivid picture. The Wuthering Heights connection is the thread tying Kat, EJ, and Sammy together. Imagine this dramatic scenario, and trust us, it's got all the makings of a soap opera bombshell. During EJ's grueling recovery in that secluded Italian clinic, Sammy was by his side, reading aloud to pass the time. Hour after hour, her voice filling the sterile room with tales of stormy passions and undying love. But what if Kat was there too, recovering from her own horrific accident? Perhaps the one that required surgeries and left her with fragmented memories? Picture it, Kat in the bed next to EJ's, both unconscious or semi-conscious, drifting in and out of awareness. Sammy, ever the multitasker, reading to her beloved EJ and inadvertently to Kat as well. The words of Bronte seeping into their subconscious minds, forging an invisible bond. Kat might not remember the details, but that photo of Sammy triggered something primal. And EJ? That odd look when he held the book, it's the echo of those long-forgotten sessions, stirring memories he can't quite grasp. The drama escalates when we consider the implications. Is Kat's true identity linked to Sammy in ways we can't yet fathom? Fan theories are running wild on forums like Reddit and Facebook groups dedicated to Days enthusiasts. Some speculate Kat could be a long-lost relative, perhaps a secret sibling or even a daughter from one of Sammy's many complicated pregnancies. Remember Sammy's history with twins, adoptions, and switched babies? It's days of our lives. Anything is possible. Others theorize that Kat was involved in some covert operation during her recovery, and Sammy unknowingly became a witness or ally. What if the clinic wasn't just a medical facility, but a hub for intrigue, tying into larger plots like the secret lab mayhem teased for November sweeps? We've got twisted experiments, scary medical crises, and erupting dangers on the horizon. Could Kat's past be entangled in that? And EJ, caught in the middle, might find his loyalties tested once more. Will he side with Sammy, his eternal flame, or succumb to the undeniable spark with Kat? Their interactions have been sizzling, Kat playing the perfect assistant, EJ flashing that signature DeMera smirk. But deception lurks beneath. Is Kat using EJ, or is there genuine affection brewing? Let's not forget the broader Salem context, because no mystery exists in a vacuum. Marlena, as Sammy's mother, could be the linchpin. Her townhouse photo sparked it all. Why was it there, prominently displayed? Marlena's own history of possessions and mind control adds a layer of supernatural dread. What if Kat's memories were tampered with, a la classic Days brainwashing plots? Tate's involvement brings in the younger generation, injecting fresh drama. He's smitten with Kat in some ways, but his questions could unravel her carefully guarded secrets. And then there's Sarah Horton confronting EJ. Could that tie into the medical angles, perhaps exposing the clinic's dark underbelly? The November sweeps promise mayhem, lab twists, crises that leave characters fighting for their lives, and dangers that could engulf the entire town. Sammy's return is the catalyst, poised to ignite it all. Imagine the confrontation, Sammy storming back into Salem, eyes blazing, demanding answers. Kat face-to-face with the woman whose voice haunts her dreams. EJ torn between past and present. The revelations could be explosive, identities revealed, alliances shattered, loves rekindled or destroyed. To heighten the drama, let's parallel this with Wuthering Heights itself. Just as Catherine and Heathcliff's love defies death, Sammy and EJ's bond has survived countless obstacles. Kat could be the Heathcliff figure, mysterious outsider with a vengeful streak, drawn inexorably to the Earnshaw or Brady world. The Morse storms mirror Salem's tempests of emotion. Ghosts? Salem's full of them, literal and figurative. Stefano's influence lingers, Abigail's memory haunts, and now, perhaps Sammy's ghost from the clinic past. The book's themes of class divide and forbidden desire echo Kat's infiltration of the DeMera sphere. Is she from a different world, using her wits to climb? Or is there a tragic backstory of loss and abandonment? Fans are divided and ecstatic. On Reddit's Days subreddit, users rave about Kat's evolution. Her new storyline is a huge improvement. Finally, some depth beyond the scheming. Facebook groups explode with posts like, "The Ghosts of Wuthering Heights, Secrets, Souls, Salem." One fan theorized, Kat Green makes a shocking observation that points to a secret connection with Sammy Brady. Is there more to Sammy's absence? Exactly. We've seen Tate wonder if Kat knew Sammy, only for her to brush it off. But the truth is bubbling up, ready to erupt. As we wait for Sammy's appearance, rumored for those pulse-pounding November episodes, the anticipation is unbearable. Will Kat's true identity be unmasked in a tear-jerking confrontation? Could it lead to alliances forming or families reuniting? Or will it unleash a wave of betrayal that rivals the book's revenge plots? Sammy's return isn't just a comeback. It's a seismic event that could redefine relationships in Salem. EJ might confront his buried memories, Kat her fragmented past, and Sammy? She'll charge in like the force of nature she is, demanding truth amid the chaos. Here at Days Drama Digest, we're on the edge of our seats, theorizing endlessly. What do you think, viewers? Is Kat Sammy's secret daughter, a forgotten friend, or something more sinister? Drop your theories in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And remember, in Salem, no secret stays buried forever. The winds of Wuthering Heights are blowing through town, carrying whispers of revelation. Stay tuned, because the drama is just beginning. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.